Hello! Some of you have asked about the book that I wrote called How to Meet Your Match Online, and I was just going to do a short review for you all today to let you know a little bit about what's in the book and what you can expect to learn. The book is divided into 5 parts. In the first part, it's just an introduction about how I found my match, my husband now, and talks a little bit about the struggles that I went through that some of you may be going through also, and lets you get to know me a little bit better. And in the next part, I talk about preparation. And in this, you'll find out about how to prepare yourself and how to get ready to meet the right person for you. How to overcome the stigma of online dating, for example, how to avoid online dating burnout, which is something that I hear so often from so many clients. They've tried it before and they've burned out, and there's a reason they burned out, because they're not doing it right. And that's what the book will help teach you, how to do things right so you're not going to burn out and you're not going to fall victim to all the same traps that you fell into before. I also touch in the section on something very important, which is online dating safety. And that's something that I just can't stress enough to women, especially to women. You just have to be so careful and make sure that you're taking all the right precautions to keep yourself safe. It's really, really so important. In the next part, I talk about the keys to success. In this section, you'll learn more about how to identify your type. And by this, I generally mean the wrong type, the type that you've been falling for that's just not right for you. And I'll give you a little hint. Mine was what I like to call the bird with the broken wing. And you'll find out what I did to identify the mistakes I was making and change my behaviors. I'm happy to report that my husband is not a bird with a broken wing. And so I was able to overcome that, and I'll show you how you can too. Next, we're going to talk about creating a clean slate to build on, and then how to identify your exact match. I talk about identifying your target audience, getting yourself out in front of the exact people that you need to be in front of in order to be seen by the right person who's looking for someone exactly like you. Continuing, I talk about, in the next section, creating your online persona. This involves creating the perfect profile to attract your match, to attract the exact person that you're looking for. And I'll tell you this without you having to even buy the book, that one of the main mistakes a lot of people doing online dating make is they try to appeal to everybody. Huge mistake. The only person you really want to appeal to is the one man that you're looking for. And then, just in case, we'll go over common profile mistakes and show you how to fix those up to make sure that you're not making any of the big oopses that a lot of people make that are really off-putting to the opposite sex. And finally, we'll talk about actually meeting your match, how to go out and go on a first date with the right person, how to make sure that that leads to a second date. Then we'll talk about dating etiquette for an online world. It's really different. What does it mean if somebody winks? What does it mean if somebody nudges you? Should you ever wink as a woman, or should you wait for a man to write you? What if you wink and he winks back? Then what? How do you ask for someone's number? How do you get a guy to get your number so he can call you? How do you go out on a first date? How do you navigate meeting someone you've never really seen before? We'll cover all that and lots more. You'll know exactly what you need to know to feel as comfortable as possible. I'm not saying you're not still going to have those butterflies, but as comfortable as you can be on a first date. And finally, at the end, you'll find some really fun freebies in here and some special deals for Meet Your Match Online, and for, if you're in the Seattle area, for a very exclusive matchmaking company. So lots of fun stuff in here, lots of downloadable forms. You can take your tests and quizzes at home and find out where you stand. Great material in here, and it's being sold right now on Amazon.com. So pop on over, look for it, How to Meet Your Match Online. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure to leave us feedback. Thanks a lot.